Scorpios, welcome to Osirian Rivers, where we blend runestones with oracle readings to bring you your message. This message is specifically for December 25th of 2019. If you are watching this past that date, it could still be relevant. This energy carries through space and time to meet you where you're at. So if some of it resonates with you, please take that with you. This message is indeed for you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, find another video. Thankfully, there are plenty of light workers out in the world now that we don't burn the witches anymore. So your runestone is strength. This is the strength that comes after the self has been identified. It comes after signals have been processed. And in a way, it deflects anything that could harm you and keeps you safe in a barrier if your boundaries are healthy. If you're not having healthy boundaries, the strength can churn cutting for people. And that poison, the Scorpio stinger comes out. You gotta use your poison to defend the things that you love and that honor. You have honor, so you stand up for what you believe in. Oh, you had a whole bunch of stuff just want to come out of the deck, and I'm trying to see some of this just... Okay. We're gonna roll with it. I've redone your guys' reading so many times that you're just kind of gonna get however this unfolds. I'm sorry if the camera starts messing up again. That's been messing up your guys' videos. One time some stuff fell over. I'm just, you know what? Whatever happens is gonna happen. So I'm seeing a lot of you are in recovery from emotional wounds and allowing yourself to have those emotions and keep that emotional space to yourself. The key to your personal life. Keep it personal and not take things personal when others don't understand your recovery process. Scorpios right now have a great moment on December 25th to unlock new relationships and also unfold a new aspect of relationships with the people around them through open communication. This is real soulmate energy. But in order to see it, you have to have the right eyes open. You have to use wisdom to be able to see, not with your day-to-day jaded perception of how you want things to be or how things are gonna change, but acceptance with how you feel about the way things are right now and communicating boundaries and what you want to grow with the wisdom of that knowledge that Scorpios have, that inner knowledge of themselves, and being able to accept themselves, being able to accept the work that they give to other people regardless of whether or not they accept your offering, regardless of whether or not you feel like you have enough. Know that you are enough and accept yourself exactly as you are today and don't play the victim. We can all be victims of circumstance, but there's no need to carry that with you. There is a saying, are you suffering for your suffering? Which just means that we all have to suffer in this world. But there are some of us who take it up a notch, and instead of just being sick and having trouble getting out of bed, they are debilitated beyond the point. Whenever somebody asks them how they are, they have to go into this long list of all these things that are wrong, instead of just focusing on the triumph within the struggle, their strength and their perseverance, and honoring the recovery process, knowing that you were wounded, knowing that it was hard to accept where you are today, right now, in your position with your relationships with others. This is another relationship aspect. Could be with work for many of you, though I feel that this is more of a passion, a hobby that may have gotten out of control and is actually taking away from your ability to enjoy life. The card workaholic is asking you to honor what you do. Why do you do what you do? An artist paints because they have a message to send, but an artist also paints because they love to paint. Now, I sit down and I give you guys oracle readings and runic readings, and sometimes on occasion I will do astrology charts for people. But I love it. If you just do it because you have the messages to give and it's a passion, great. But if you can't also take a moment to honor the work that you do and slow down and process all of the work that you're doing and come at it with like a holistic aspect. Otherwise, you're just trapped inside. But your dreams will show you the door. This card, mysticism, is letting you know that there are dreams that want to unlock mysteries for you. This channel is all about demystifying the mystical and defining that which is considered undefinable, the messages from the beyond. And I'm here to tell you that that nagging inner voice that you have lets you know what's on the other side of that door, but you have to step through it. And you also have to believe that it's there and that it's different from everything on the other side. December 25th is really that moment, that ecliptic moment, unless you're in Australia, then it will be on the morning of the 26th. It's that ecliptic moment to step into your full passion and your holistic self, knowing that you're recovering from an old person that had outmoded coping mechanisms that kept you stuck in a victim mentality of not being able to do, not being able to give more, not feeling accepting of yourself. That can all be put away. Because right now you have the strength. You have the strength to step up and stand in your truth. You have the wisdom, the knowing of who you are as an individual. And you can love that person just as everyone else does. Now there is a warning also with this workaholic card and this strength card, is that some people will be afraid of your zest, of the way that you throw yourself into things, and might not feel like they can also stand up and speak their truth to you. But this card, wisdom, as long as you're doing it tactfully, you're doing it wise, you're not just using that stinger, the Scorpio stinger, to just get back at people who have wounded you, or be oppositional or defiant. Things can go really well. There can be a union here, a soulmate energy coming through for something that's really going to last a long time. And then the work that you do can last a long time. This could be a career for people, as long as they have perspective. Again, really looking with the right eyes. Loving yourself. Not being too judging. Honoring your recovery process. And stepping into your fullest truth. Thank you so much for watching Osirian Rivers channel. Please subscribe so that you get a notification for my next video. If you have any additional questions or would like to book a reading with me, you can contact me at osirianrivers@gmail.com. Everybody, please hit the like button if you like this. If you made it this far with me, thank you very much. You can comment below anything that stuck out with you, anything that you like. Tell me what's going on with Scorpios. You all have a wonderful December 25th.